My name is Douglas Clark. I am the Executive Director of Addiction Recovery Services at Northeast Treatment Centers. I currently have roughly about 11, 12 years clean off opioids. I am also the loved one of multiple people in recovery. So I have somewhat of a tri-perspective, if you will, on the problem of addiction in our state.
My name is Jenna Moffitt. I'm the Director of Outpatient and Mobile Services. I'm a veteran. I got out in the Army about 2015 and been in the mental health and substance use field ever since. I've also struggled myself with substance abuse, so that is why I'm here.
From a personal perspective, addiction has torn my family apart, torn my marriage apart, torn my children's lives apart, as well as countless others who I encounter on a daily basis. Addiction is ravaging our state. Destroying it, and in my opinion, what we're currently offering in terms of treatment is not working. We need something different.
I mean, right there with what he said, it's even since I moved back 3 years ago, I have seen how much it has escalated, and we're having a hard time even keeping up, providing what we can do for those out there suffering from substance abuse. So I agree, it's definitely in a tragic state right now in Delaware.
Firm Foundation Recovery has been one of the only organizations that I've seen that actually comes alongside people in their addiction and mentors them through the process on a long-term basis. Firm Foundation has been one of the only ones that I've seen consistently take people by the hand and walk them through the recovery journey and stay with them through the recovery journey.
I think you guys get in on a deeper level. You don't look at it as just a clinical setting. You guys look at it as a spiritual setting, which is important. And that, the mental health aspect goes a lot. It's right there with the substance use. So you guys definitely fill in and support the models that we try to push out here.
I am very big on there being a long-term recovery model, especially residential here in Delaware. Right now, it doesn't seem that there are very many options, if any options, for clients to go and actually be removed from the environment that continues to encourage them to persist in their addiction. One of the main issues that I see with the clients that we have here at Kirkwood is they leave treatment, they go away for 28 days, which is nowhere near enough time for them to begin to heal physiologically, emotionally, spiritually. It's simply not enough time, and they go right back out into the same environments with no real life skills or ability to maintain what we would consider a normal lifestyle. And when they go back into those environments that contributed to their continued substance abuse, what do you think is going to happen? They're going to fall right back into the same patterns in the same environment with no skills or idea how to change. It is critical for us to provide long-term treatment to where they can not only learn how to get sober, but how to actually live. I oftentimes like to paint the picture when counseling others that recovery is like a new birth. In your addiction, you unlearn how to be human, and you only learn how to live out active addiction. When you come out of addiction, you are relearning life all over again. You're like a baby that needs to be nurtured to the point you can walk. And then when you can walk, you need somebody to hold your hand and walk for you or walk with you until you're at the place to where you can run on your own. The models that we're offering right now, they don't teach people how to walk. They don't teach people how to eat or feed. They get them stable for a month and then they send them right back to the grave. We need something long-term so that people can not only learn how to get sober, but how to live life beyond
use those
addiction.
Tools for the rest of their life.
Yes, absolutely.
Would you like to add to that?
I mean, just that, and I think that that's what we're doing. We have, some new programs that we're bringing in to give those tools. We want to bring more quality, and this isn't just a Band-Aid, situation when you're here. We want to set you up for success, to have those life skills, to keep yourself on the right track. And with help from you guys, that is the support that we need, people that view that the way that we do.
And I've heard in many cases the argument that state hospitals don't work and that's why we've gotten rid of state hospitals. Well, this isn't a state hospital. This isn't some place where families are dumping their loved ones who are in active addiction. This would be a place where people could come and they would be able to get the tools, skills, treatment, care, love, and opportunity that a 30-day, 28-day program simply can't provide. To compare what used to be state hospitals where people were basically incarcerated for mental health issues with a program that's seeking to baby step people coming out of addiction back into society as productive members of society, those are apples and oranges. It's two different things. Just because the length of time may be similar, we shouldn't equate those two things together. This is something totally different and something very necessary that we need here in our state. And the reality is what we have here in our state right now simply isn't working. We need something different.
I think that, our population will suffer. Huge. We were already seeing it. We need to act now. I think that this is just going to continue to be a problem, and facilities and treatment places, we're not even going to serve a purpose. That's how I see it, because we can't keep up with what's going on out there as it is. I think that they're going to work us out of a job. I don't know if I could say that, but if that makes sense. But
you can. Well, that's what it's trending. It's trending to be all outpatient.
Where they want,
That's what it's been trending that way for about.
And that's
years.
not working.
Yeah. Well, it depends who you ask.
It depends on with the proper programming, it would work.
Well, the definition of recovery is to regain something lost or stolen. But if it's just a physical problem, then maybe they think it's working.
Yeah,
right.
We need to address the mental, and that's what we're trying to do. Address
the inside problem.
Yeah, the soul wound.
Yep. Without something to allow people to be stabilized for an extended period of time and get the tools necessary to actually recover and learn how to live again, what it's going to look like is more children without parents. It's going to look like more mothers and fathers burying their children. It's going to look like more children burying their parents. It's going to look like more tears, pain, suffering, and sorrow, and it's not going to get better. But the issue is bigger than just not doing drugs. This is much bigger. It's about teaching people who have lost the ability to live how to live again. And when you have these individuals go back into the community, having learned how to live life, we're going to see a change in the communities that they re-enter, because it's not going to be a person in active addiction who is expressing addictive behaviors going back into these communities and perpetuating destructive behaviors and bringing about destructive results. We're going to see individuals who are of a clear mind, have the tools to succeed, the tools to be a parent, the tools to be a child. They're going to have what is required in order to push forward and live life. And there's the picture that one person can change a family, one family can change a community, one community can change a city, one city can change a state, one state can change a nation.
There'll be an example.
Yes.
They can go back out there and others will see, hey, that worked for them. I want to try that. That's different. And that'll be an opportunity that, attracts more people. They can go back into their community and they can be a savior as well, so to speak.
There's such a hunger for it. Everywhere we go, they go, where should we go? Where should we go? Where should we go? Where should we go? Everywhere we go.
Yes.
Everywhere we go. And we only send them a few places.
Yep.
We send everybody here.
Thank you.
Because we're here.
Right. Appreciate it.
Because we're here. Like, you know what I mean? Like the community recovery is welcome here.
Yeah.
And that's a big
Absolutely.
key.